Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am feeling great today. Please be sure to go ahead and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. It is free $99 and you can check out the playlist if you have missed any of these love and hip hop reviews. And if you want to go ahead and skip to the review, you can, honey. Skip to my Lou, my darling, because you're gonna miss out on something great. You know, I hit on my snacks of the video, my game apps of the video, but this time I'm hitting on a love of mine. I love perfume and I wanted to introduce to you guys, and maybe you already know about it, Scentbird.com. This is a perfume subscription company. Spring is right around the corner, you guys, and for me, spring and summer, they're like huge travel months for me because, hey, you want to get out, enjoy this weather, but at the same time, I mean, you need to make sure you smelling good, you smelling fresh, but you don't want to take your pretty bottles off of your dresser. I mean, I don't. And this is also great if you're like myself and you go to these different stores and you're smelling the perfumes and you're like, I don't know if this is going to be great. I don't want to commit to this just yet. It's a great way for you to get a 30-day supply of this fragrance and see if you like it. It is $14.95 a month and they have so many different fragrances. I love simple and get to the point. You head over to the website, you make you a profile, and then you have your scent recommender to help you to line up your scent queue, and then boom, there it is, you done. And of course, I have mine over here for the month of March, honey, and I so love their packaging. Isn't this cute? They have a huge giveaway going on their Instagram, so I'll put all their information down below. You get a how-to on how to use this stuff. You need to know this. You get your scent in this cute little drawstring baggie. How cute is this? It is perfect to put in your purse and it's not going to slide out and splash everywhere. Not just because of this drawstring baggie, you also have purse spray. All you do is twist it up like a tube of lipstick and then you spray. Don't spray yourself in the eye. I almost sprayed myself in the eye. Did you see that? I haven't put on any perfume today just yet. So yeah. Boop, boop. Make sure you pressure point it. You let it dry on you. Don't rub. You know, just let it dry. And this is Vera Wang Princess Night. It's fruity, but then it's kind of calm at the end, so it gives you floral and fruity at the same time. Down below in the comment section with your comment about love and hip hop, let me know what is your favorite scent, and you just might win you a supply. Make sure to check them out, Scentbird.com. They are freaking awesome. Now let's go ahead and get into this review. You already know what I'm gonna say. Last week on Love and Hip Hop, take that shit outside, bitch! Take that shit outside! Andy is still pissed to the utmost of pistivity because of everything that's been happening with parentheses and him telling me that a man was in emergency room. Like, you don't do that. We like, okay, Andy. I mean, okay. She meets her bestie, Kimbella. Y'all remember Kimbella? I ain't seen Kimbella in a month of Sundays. Isn't that, wasn't she with Joel Santana? Hey, Andy is telling her everything that happened with the mishap, and Kimbella is like, oh my God, the emergency room? But you haven't apologized yet? And we both looking at her like, are you serious? For real? I'm on Yandy's side for this one. Now, of course, Yandy, she dropped the ball, but you don't go telling people they in the emergency room. You don't be crying wolf, because one day that shit gonna really happen. Bye. Diamond Strawberry is stigmatized by Rich and ain't even got the schlong yet. I'm sitting here like, okay, yeah, she is certified Lynn Whitfield crazy. Like, the characters she be playing, she crazy. She meets with her friend Marge, aka your roommate to be. Like, that was her roommate when she came to New York. It was kind of like she was in college and they're like, this is your roommate. You're gonna ride it out. If you don't like it, you're gonna have to swap. I was like, oh, okay. She wants her opinion on Rich. And Marge, she know everybody. Marge is like, yeah, Rich, that's my nigga. Yeah, yeah. He be flirting with everybody though. Don't do that. Don't you do that. I mean, it's like, but he's so sweet. And he bought me an ice cream cone. And oh my God, I love it. Marge was like, don't you get caught up. This is a rebound thing, girl. What are you doing? I was like, preach. You better tell her, amen. Diamond, don't do it, girl. Diamond, Lord of mercy. Diamond. Tara is moving forward with her business, and Rich is going to help her with this launch party because Rich does launch parties, and I'm moving on. It's called T. Wallace World. I was like, Cedar's World. I was done. I said, yes, girl. Rich was like, yeah, I'm going to help you with this launch party, but I need you to help with this artist named Johnny Blaze. Like, yeah. She's talented, you know what I'm saying? But like, she crazy as hell, you know what I mean? But I think you can do this. Tara feels like she has pearls of wisdom for people who are acting out and sabotaging themselves. I'm like, girl, I'm glad this is for etiquette, not relationships, girl, because out of nowhere, Johnny comes in with that ridiculously plump ass. I'm like, for what? That is something that I've always wanted. I have a bunch of T, not a lot of A. I just want both of the T and A to come together. Tara's like, well, I've heard a lot about you. Tell me a little bit more. She was like, yes, I write, I sing, I compose, I make jelly sandwiches, I like Play-Doh. Sometimes I get a little, I know that I'm a lot sometimes. Take that shit outside. I know. I just know. Tara was like, okay, I'm going to give you some homework. Stay your crazy ass off of Instagram and calm them nerves. She was like, I can so do that. He was rubbing on Rich and Rich was like, we don't, I'm not yours. Not yours. She was like, come on, give me a kiss. Tara was like, I can tell that this is going to be such a sticky situation. I'm like, girl, ain't nothing stickier than your situation. You can't get Cedar's world together. Speaking of her sticky situation, Peter is speaking with the youth from a community college, and he brings in Mendices, and they're just trying to help their youth not to do what they did. I say, you know what? Y'all are doing some good in the world. Like, for once, I could clap for Peter and say, good job. And Mendy's, good job. After all the children's flee, they talk about the messy situation that happened in Germany. Parentheses was like, ain't no way in hell Yandy would allow me to have another relationship. Hell no. Peter was giving Mendices advice about everything that was going on with the whole emergency room scenario. And he was like, you don't do that. And she's pregnant. Are you crazy? You should be the one to apologize first. I was like, how about it? Both of y'all giving each other good advice. Ugh. It's time for Rich to meet with the strawberry, and honey, that jelly is thick. That's some old grandma made that jelly. Like, that ain't Smuckers. It's thick up in there. She was like, what are you doing? Why are you stalling? And you can tell when people like each other. They just grinning and they can't stop laughing. They know what it is. Rich, you should have ran right then. You should have ran. When you figured out baby girl was nuts, she just blabbing, just talking, being extra aggressive. Like, if you don't want me, then leave me alone. I was like, okay, you're crazy. He was like, man, I'm in such a crazy situation. She was like, Cisco don't own you. You can do whatever you want. What would you want to do right now? He was like, I want to take you in the bathroom and knock those screws loose. She was like, well, let's go. They proceed into the bathroom, and before anything happened, she was like, you better take that mic off. Take that mic off. I was like, whoa, Strawberry, you're crazy. Rich, you fell into that one. And it was just entertaining to me because I'm sitting here like, you fell into that. Amina invited Tara to Tumble Tots to talk about everything that went on. I was like, excuse me, why are you back here, ma'am? What are you doing? I told y'all I was done with them, right? I'ma just talk about it. I'm done. Tara was looking at the baby. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. Is she sitting up by herself? She spit up. Okay. Why am I here? Amina wants to talk about life, and Peter, like, you ain't got nobody else to talk to but Tara. Tara is still pressed. She was like, so she wants to talk to me about the man that she stole from me. I was like, girl, ain't nobody steal nothing from you. He has 2 legs he left on his lonesome. Rashida Beta is throwing a party. Of course, Rich is going to be there, and while they're mingling, in walks the Strawberry, and this is post-screw-a-thon in the bathroom. Diamond is nuts. Rashida came to hug Rich, and she had that, who the hell is this bitch eyebrow? Anybody who can lift their eyebrow up to their scalp is nuts. Rashida's like, oh my goodness, so who is this? You got somebody new? And Rich is like, oh. Diamond is like, yeah, we dating. So he's sitting there like, why is she claiming me? This bitch is crazy. Santana comes through and Rich is like, I'm gonna go get me a drink. So she's sitting there talking to Diamond, and she was like, oh my God, you know the girls, they be going crazy over Rich. Strawberry was like, they do. And if they go real crazy, they gonna get fucked up. Sim was like, excuse me? Bombing up, what? That's my boo. And Sim was like, oh, that's your boo. Don't nobody know that but you, Strawberry. Bless Strawberry's heart. Something wrong. Something wrong. Yandy and Parentheses finally meet after not talking for not 1, but 6 days over some petty shit. Now, one thing I will say, in my past, I've been super petty. In my future, I don't plan on being petty boots. Like, you waste so much precious time. I'm just gonna be so cognizant with anybody if I'm being petty. Stop being petty, because you're wasting precious time, especially in relationships and with people you love. Stop doing that. Parentheses came out and he apologized. And then she was like, you know what? I'm sorry that I worked so hard, but I'm trying to, you know, make sure that we are good. And he was like, you know what? That's cool and everything, but I mean, you the woman. You supposed to be picking up the kids and being at the house. I was like, oh, parentheses, you done effed it up again. You know what, man, DCs? I would prefer to stay at home. You know what I'm saying? You can take over the businesses. You can pay all of these bills. And he was like, hold on. Nope. Okay. We're going to work on the communication. You know, I don't do all that mushy stuff. I missed you too, boo. No, we're going to both go back to work. We're going to figure this out because Peter and Amina are working together in the studio. And I'm like, he was like, you need to be truthful with your words, Peter. And he was like, what you mean truthful with my words? She was like, you know what? Diamond rings, bling, bling. I didn't get none of that for heartache, Peter. You need to find somewhere else to stay. You just need to leave. And he was like, you know what? I'm really getting mad that you telling me I need to get my space. Because once I get my space, it's like you making me out to be some dog. And I'm going to be out there. And I'm going to have to find me a new home and a new owner. You know what I'm saying? So it's really going to mean, she was like, what's that supposed to mean, Peter? I just need space. And he was like, space to me means I'm single. Amina, girl, you need to figure this thing out. Why? Because Peter ain't gonna change. You confusing the both of us. May the odds be in your favor. Andy has to handle this Remy situation. And Bella comes in and she like the dog on New Jack City. Like she right beside her. Like, okay, we got this. Cause she got beef with her too. I'm like, really? Her jackets need to turn into straight jackets whenever she's feeling a little antsy. Remy comes in. After the back and forth that we already heard on previous episodes, Yandy then says, you know what? This is gonna be the last time you talk to me. The last time that you did talk to parentheses, because I'm firing your ass. Do you understand that? That you are fired? Remy was like, you're not my boss. You can't fire me. Kim Bella was already ready to punch somebody for some reason. She get up and she like, do you need me to be security? Then security had to file in and break them up. Yandy sitting there laughing. I just thought it was a mess. Kim Bella, was it really that serious? Was it really that serious? Yandy, really, girl? It's time for Tar's launch party. Of course, Richard Dollars is coming in and Johnny Blaze is with him. I said, oh shit. Rashida and Chrissy see Rich, and of course they want to talk about the strawberry. Johnny comes up. She hasn't met either of them, so they're like, hi, okay. She starts talking to Rich at the bar, and then Strawberry comes straight at the elevator. I said, ain't no way. That was staged. If Strawberry ain't crazy in her confessional, I just like being around Rich, and I had to go find him. She is super aggressive when she sees Rich. She like, what up? Who this? Who is this? This is even worse because Johnny already feels like they are together underground. It's a back and forth. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you type of battle. I said, oh shoot. Oh my God. And Johnny, she don't talk for long. Johnny then throws the drink. And then when security comes in, I don't know how she gets a hold on baby girl's hair. I don't know how she gets it. This was Strawberry the whole time. Ow! Ow! Johnny was like, do you understand? I will rip you apart. Say yes, ma'am. I was like, oh, shoot. Johnny is another level of assassin crazy. Rich knows exactly what he's dealing with. Crazy number 1 and crazy 2. He need to go ahead and get them some shirts or tank tops or bras made. They pull them apart. They go in their opposite directions. Johnny is sitting at the bar like, I'm too cute for this. Like, she is talking to herself. I have to calm myself down. Is my wig still on? Like, is my wig on? Because that's all that matters right now. She don't know who she... Ooh! I was hollering with the Strawberry in the elevator. She was like, I just need my phone. She acting like she rich or something. She is Strawberry. She is. Of course, I had to check out Black Ink. Anya and Donna are fighting, honey. Now, I knew that was going to happen. Ain't no way you going to put them two together and they not fighting. Anya's voice turned from Minnie Mouse to Debo. Donna, girl, what did you expect? Especially coming at baby girl like that. Like, seriously, you the sideline hoe. You the side piece, boo. Have a good day. I just said, no, I don't need to meet her. I don't need to see her. Anya, girl, you really trying to get at her jumping out of a moving vehicle? Ain't no way. You have a good day. And Mr. Caesar Salad, what were you thinking, sir, to get yourself caught up to go to jail knowing good and well you shouldn't be driving or having any type of illegal paraphernalia on you, sir? And you the business owner. You need to come on back, do these tattoos before that place is called No Ink. That was so good that Walt was able to see his family. And I thought that was whack of Caesar to say that too. Like, sir, have great days, please. I F's with Duchess sometimes, and then sometimes it's like these episodes where she comes off like real mightier than thou. And it's like, girl, sit down and tattoo. That was the episode, honey. Next week gonna be even crazier with Sky. Down below, make sure to comment with your favorite fragrance, as well as what you thought about Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink. Let's go in. Let's talk about it down below. I see everybody's comments, and you just might get a shout out. My shout outs from last week's video are, I love these comments, by the way, Jazz J, Miss Risa, Misty Jackson, Deborah Taylor, Stephanie Crow, I Am a Cherry, Eve Barr, and JJ Philly LG. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.